Hey guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Stephanie.
We are
Barn Besties with Farm Fresh Advice. And we're here today in Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, at Touchstone Farm. And who do we have, Ms. Megan?
Caryn and Mark Vesperman.
Thank you so much for having us. We are super excited. We're here to learn all the things about their, how long have you been here? Their farm they've had
35 years.
Yep.
35 years. And you've added on and created things, and we're going to learn all about it today.
And you also breed horses.
Yes.
I used to.
Used to.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to break them anymore.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
Caryn
why
does
not.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So now I'm just focusing on judging and riding.
All right.
That
So
is
where are we
awesome.
right now? Are we in front of your barn?
This is the barn. This was the original. You can see where the original barn was.
Sure.
And then I was having clinics, and so I was having to kick my horses out to have the clinic horses in, and I just said to Mark, let's add on. And we didn't want to go this way, so we went to the back. And so we have 5 stalls back there, which we can show you.
Yeah.
I only use them for clinics, basically, or overflow if I have an extra horse or two. Mark is kind of taking them over.
All right.
Stuff.
All right.
Or if,
Shall we go in and learn all the things?
or if you're breeding.
Or
We've had
when
some
I
horses
was.
When you were breeding.
When I
sure.
was, yes.
Okay.
Come on in, you guys.
So first thing I love is the concrete aisles.
Yes.
I love that.
I would definitely do concrete if you can afford it, because it keeps your barn cleaner, easier to clean up. It's not as much dust.
Yeah.
And then I put mats where the horses are. I don't have a separate grooming stall,
Sure.
so I put mats in the aisle where they get tied, just so it's a little safer, and because they paw,
Yeah.
and they're gonna wreck your concrete eventually.
It only takes one afternoon, a bunch of beer, and some brats, and the aisle gets put in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So can you tell us about your stalls? Were these, what do we call them, prefab stalls, or did you hand make these?
Mark,
it's
you
been
might
a
want to
I
speak
love
to it.
these stalls.
He built them all,
These
but
are just the
these were kits.
These are just
Okay.
the metal kits. I got the tongue and groove from a local place that had
Sure.
some salvage for tongue and groove.
Is it pine?
The
or
first
is it
one,
oak?
it's like a hard pine.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if it's Doug fir or what, but the first one took a long time, and then the rest kind of were a lot easier.
Sure.
The nice thing about these stalls, I mean, we're not talking fancy, but what I like about them is that these are all set in. And if a horse kicks, we've all heard or seen where a horse got its legs stuck in the bars,
Yeah.
these will pop out.
Oh, they do. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
See the slide up
Safety
and
then.
down?
Yeah.
So they will pop out. So they're pretty safe. The other thing I really like
Oh, I love
is there's no
So can you show for the camera how that works?
sure. So it's just a latch,
Oh.
and you can slam them shut. If they don't get a little warp, they'll slide shut on their own. And so you click them there, and that's how you open them. So you don't have that,
Yeah.
what do you call that?
Yeah,
thing
the latch that sticks out that cuts-
and
Yep,
cuts
and
open
gets
a
'em.
horse's
Cuts
side.
open the horse.
Yep.
Or rips your shirt.
Right?
Yeah.
So are your stalls also concrete, or did you only do your aisle?
Those are dirt, right?
There's a lime base,
Sure.
which you want to have a neutral base,
Yep.
and then we have mats that you got from you picked up from Kenosha.
Kenosha.
Yes, yes. The can't remember what it's called, but everybody gets stuff from down there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And did you order them cut to size, or was it like a long roll that you just cut for each stall?
No, they had them in the halves.
Okay. Oh,
Whatever.
nice.
6 foot.
6 foot.
Yeah.
So what size are your stalls?
They are 10 by 12s.
Okay. Can we take a look at
Yes,
it? I love
yes.
the fact she's got the run out stalls.
Yes, 4 of the 5 stalls in here are runouts, which I really like, especially when I worked full time, because days that I wasn't sure how the weather would be, I could leave them in, but yet they could go out if they wanted.
So how big are your
on
little
out.
paddocks out?
Mark, you know that better than me, the size of the
Ooh,
paddocks.
these are nice.
Yeah, they're awesome.
You got a nice slope to pull all the mud away, drain all the water. I love that.
This is the ones on the outside are about 20 by 50.
Okay.
And the ones on the inside kind of have to be a little bit smaller because you have a door for each stall.
Right.
So they're about 15 by 50.
And I love how there is electric fence.
Yes.
Yeah.
On
Just
every fence.
Put down a
Yeah.
gravel base,
Yeah.
and then which we didn't put much down, so we had to add quite a bit as we went. So that was a lot more work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should have done it in the beginning. Put in a good lime and then gravel base on the top. So that's something I would definitely recommend doing right away.
And do you like your 3-board rail fence?
Yes.
With electric, as we've mentioned?
Yes.
Gotta have that.
They still find a way to chew, but it saves quite a bit. And especially when they're next to each other, the fighting,
Oh, yeah.
even the
Yeah.
best of friends will
We'll fight.
will fight.
Yeah.
And do you like your Dutch doors? Because I found mine got a lot of wear and tear.
They
And I had to
do.
replace them a lot. And you also tie them down, I believe.
We'll take a look. They're nice.
Yeah.
Teeth
They're
marks.
custom. They're like artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't know what else you'd do.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
I was going to do this differently, because we leave this barn open probably 364 days
Sure.
Out of
All
the
but
year,
about
even in the winter.
3 or 4 days.
when it's
Yeah.
going to snow in. But I would have done a longer overhang.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I would have done the bottom half in like a wood or something that's not going to get so beat up as these doors.
Have you ever had to fully replace the doors?
Nope. Just keep
Oh,
fixing
really?
them.
Okay. So tell
Yeah.
us about what are you having to fix?
Well,
Oh,
it's
the
usually
hinges.
the bottom. No, hinges are original.
Mine-
The bottom rails. These are all made from Wick.
Okay.
Wick
comes out.
does a real good job with their buildings.
Yeah. Ours is a wick too.
It kind of rusts out on the bottom because the
Okay.
water gets in there. So I've had to put new screws and sometimes put brackets. I've done it on the other ones just to keep them so they close nice and nothing
Right.
drops down. But
Right.
they're a metal door with a wood core, and the wood kind of gets water gets in there, kind of
Sure.
rots.
Gets waterlogged and rots out the metal. That's understandable.
But 35 years, not too bad.
Not
Not
too
bad.
That's amazing.
The other thing we've noticed is, the building shifts a little, or the
Sure.
hinges do, and so sometimes they don't stay together when you bring
They
them.
did, yeah. Mine didn't. So we were always replacing the hinges.
Yeah.
And they were always like the horses must have been leaning on them. You probably keep them open at all times or closed. Yeah.
I would probably do one solid
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Because we never use them this way. When we tried the horses that are stuck in for an injury reason or whatever,
For pushing.
they bang and
Yeah.
bang on it. So we just put up a separate
or try to
metal
climb.
gate.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And they're low. For
Yeah.
warm bloods, these are
Yeah.
low.
Yeah,
Yep.
they are.
So I would do a full door.
Yeah.
Because it's a 8-foot tall door, so 4 and 4. Or do you think
Yeah.
they're like
Probably
3.5 by
7.
3, 7
Yeah.
foot? So 3.5 and 3.5. Okay.
Six
Yeah,
and
for
two,
those big
6 and
horses.
1.
Right. So that's what I would do. I wouldn't trust.
Did you add those in at some point? or
Oh
was that
yeah,
just part
because
of-
it erodes and stuff. So we put some railroad ties, or
Yeah, that's.
we put some rocks on the corners there. But the railroad ties work nice because they
Yeah.
they pretty much
They're
hold
pretty
everything
solid.
up because the horses paw.
Yeah.
Yes.
It keeps them a little
Yes.
farther away from you.
Sure.
Even big rocks. We've had rocks this big, and the horses would pull them out.
Roll them down.
I mean,
Oh, no
it's like you can't carry them, but the
way.
horses can pull
Yeah.
them over.
They're busy little
Yes,
creatures.
they are.
Well,
And I
they're
love
not
how
little.
you've got your your access to the pasture at each
Yes,
one.
you can, whichever one I want to let out in the big pasture,
Yeah.
I can open that gate.
And I see
and they can
electric
come
over
in.
the gate just to make them
Oh,
behave.
yes. Oh, yes.
Well, yeah, you don't
Love
want
it.
chewing all your fences. out.
No,
No.
they do.
Or whatever.
Or being idiots about the gates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little electric sometimes is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for
right.
showing us your stalls. We're going to cut this video to the end. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We have a lot more to show you here at Touchstone Farm. Right, Miss Megan?
That's right.
So-
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, hit the subscribe. Let us know if you got comments or questions. We'll see you on the next Touchstone video. Bye, guys.